right. What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Kai, and I am back with another video. Hey, man, how y'all feeling? I don't know if you could tell, but your girl's experiencing life right now. I truly am learning. I mean, there's always opportunities to learn, and I've just been presented with the biggest opportunity to learn thus far. As in my healing journey thus far, and it's taken me for a loop. But that's not what today's video is about. I definitely will get you guys informed on what's going on, as much as I can, as much as I'm comfortable with and everyone involved is comfortable with. But today's video, we have a little, yeah. I have a notebook. And in my notebook, I have a list of different ideas that I want to present to my YouTube. You can see I have a list of different ideas that I want to present to my YouTube. That's how I've been able to be so consistent on YouTube. This is the 6th day that I'll be making a video every single day, and I'm very impressed. Today's video is, I wrote down what I would say to my daughter. I actually wrote a letter that I'm going to be reading. This is a letter I wrote in my personal journal. Look, y'all. Now, mind you, I write, for majority of my entries, I write on one side of the page. So let me show you. Like, you can see this is the very first entry that I wrote in this. And this is the back of that page. Oh, this is the back of that page. And then this is the next day. So that's how I write it for most of them. Now, some of them, I did write on the same side. Like you can see with this one, an entry from February the 13th. And I believe this is of last year. No, this is this year. So there's the front page. And then, actually, what was this about? This is about feeling safe. Ooh, create safety in mind, create safety in the body. Oh yeah, I need to go through this. Write down the things that make you stressed. Expectations, whether from myself or others, ties into mandated responsibilities, the requirement or desire to perform, making friends, going to work and school, getting tasks done, working toward goals, not having enough of what I need, the idea of needing other people or needing to confess a fault, having something to confess, not acting like myself or normal, not knowing what that even looks like. Name it to tame it. Okay, February 13th, and then this is the back of that. So like sometimes, and I did it again. I do back and forth. But this is the second to last page of my journal. So after this page, which is where my letter is on, I have one more page, and this page is going to be very important because I'm going to write about the situation that just happened to me recently in my life. But then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and I'm going to start at the beginning, and I'm going to write on those empty pages. And so I think that'll be super cool. I'm going to read this letter that I wrote to my future daughter. At the moment, I don't have children, but I'm a person that's all about manifesting what you want, believing that you can have whatever you desire if you put in the intention, the effort, and you are willing to sustain it. I have multiple videos on my channel that have to do with self-development and growth. I'm also learning a lot about the map of consciousness, reality, perspective, law of attraction, and things of that nature. So within my videos, you'll see a lot of information about that. You'll get a little, little hints and stuff like that. My ultimate goal is to just be successful in self. Okay. My ultimate goal is to be successful in self. And what that means for me is reaching my highest potential, if not throughout infinity, at least for this lifetime. And that is what I will do. So today is the 6th. I wrote this yesterday because it was going to be a video yesterday, but I was crying. Yeah, so I'm going to redo this. I don't know. One day I might put the uncut version of it. But for today, this is what we're going to do. We are in a different light. We are in a different energy. And I will make sure that you guys get this. I mean, you got it because you're watching it. Anyways. So, July 5th, 2025 at 12:06 p.m. To my daughter. Dear baby girl, I hope you're enjoying yourself. Your mom, while writing this, is 27 years old, living in Oklahoma, working as a youth worker for a girls' home. I write this letter as part of a YouTube video that maybe you can find. Search up Fly Kai, and you can find your mommy around this time making videos talking about self-development, spirituality, and personal growth. So here's the meat and potatoes of it all. This, above all else, is for you. I love you, sweetheart. All I've experienced or accomplished was in part to ensure my family is stable, loved, and safe. I hope at this age you can feel this in every way. My wish is for you to respect yourself, no matter whose opinions or feelings are in jeopardy. You living a life of love, joy, and peace is synonymous with self-care. You are important. You matter. And I wish there were other words that felt stronger. You are perfect. You are perfectly you. As your mother, I am so grateful for you being alive. Beautiful. In addition, once you begin exploring relationships with other people, your mother begs you to protect yourself in all ways. Your livelihood, your finances, your emotions, your mind, and your body. We do not live in fear. However, we are cautious, conscious, and intentional. A woman of responsibility is the most attractive being on the planet, either energetically or otherwise. Keep an eye on the in and outflow of your finances. Your family will always show up on your behalf, but be wise. Please know you can tell me anything. You know me and how I operate, but no amount of disappointment will ever overpower my love for you. Truly. Aww. So yeah, this I wrote this letter to my future daughter. Just a few more things that I wanted to pinpoint. I talk about self-respect, self-care, self-love. All those things in this day and age, as far as 2025, have been over-glamorized to the point where people don't even put true respect on it. They don't value it. They don't have substance behind when they say, oh, I'm having a self-care day. What they mean is they're getting their nails done, they're getting their hair done. They may even be taking a soap bath. But self-care and self-love go way beyond that. It goes way beyond a day. It goes, how do you think? How do you operate your thoughts? How do you handle your perspective of life? How do you allow for yourself to react to situations? That is true self-care. Those other things, that's just maintenance. That's as if you have a car. You know what I mean? Like, you're maintaining the car. That's car maintenance. But how you operate that car on a daily basis, that's how you care for your car. You're not flying down the street where you know there's dozens of potholes. That's car care. Maintenance is an alignment. Just gonna put that out there. You guys, some of y'all know I went to school for auto service technician, so there's a couple car references. But anyways, take care of yourself. Be teachable, but have discernment. And by this point, and this is me talking to my baby girl, by this point, I hope that I've done a good job in teaching you and showing you how to follow your intuition, how to trust yourself, how to believe in yourself. So just use that. Over the years, continue to grow and train it. And you're going to be all right. Because like I said, you always have us. You always have your family. And even though no one in your family is here now in 2025, you have us. We are there with you. To comment on my last paragraph there, a few sentences, you can tell me anything. I want you to tell me anything. Maybe not everything because, but I want you to tell me anything. Anything and everything you want. I want you to know that you have the support no matter what the situation is. I don't want you to feel like you have to hide anything. I want you to feel heard and seen. And if you don't, let me know. Don't shy away from therapy either. Don't shy away from mentorship. Don't shy away from difficult tasks. And I know. But I hope that you feel loved, you feel safe, and you feel cared for. I'll see you in the future. Peace.